So our next few Codex entries are Genlock. These are the most common darkspawn in the underground. Stocky and tough, Genlocks are notoriously difficult to kill even by magic. Hurlock. Taller than their Genlock cousins, the Hurlocks are roughly of human size, but are possessed of considerable strength and constitution. The shock troop of the darkspawn, a single berserking Hurlock, can often be a match for numerous opponents at once. They are known to adorn themselves with roughly carved tattoos to keep track of their kills and deeds, though it is unknown whether or not there is a uniform standard to these markings. Wolf. It is rather unfair, the reputation that the wolf possesses in Ferelden. For a people that so clearly adore their hounds, Ferelden simultaneously harbour a distrust of wolves that borders on the unreasonable. Unreasonable, that is, if one were not familiar with the ancient legends regarding werewolves. There was a time in Ferelden's past where demons inhabited the bodies of wolves in great numbers, causing the wars against werewolves and spreading great fear and panic. The werewolves were slain, but even today the noble wolf is still looked upon with distrust. From Legends of Ferelden by Mother Alice of Denerim, 910 Dragon. An attack by wolves upon civilized folks happens rarely, often only in times of desperation, and even then only when the wolves have the advantage of numbers. This can change. Excuse me. This can change during a blight. When darkspawn rise to the surface, their presence dramatically alters the savage nature of normal beasts. In blights past, as the corruption of the darkspawn spread through the wilder areas of Thedas, it would infect the animals found there, and the more powerful of them would survive and be transformed into a more vicious and dangerous beast. A blight wolf is one such example, mad with the pain of its infection, and only through the overriding command of the darkspawn does it still retain some semblance of its pack instincts. Blight wolves are always found in large groups and will tend to overwhelm a single target if they can, using their numbers to their advantage. It is fortunate that these creatures rarely survive the corruption for very long. Characters. Alistair. You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. Alistair was a novice Templar when Duncan recruited him into the Grey Wardens, or rescued him, as Alistair would say. I will not read out controls, quest related. Rigby's last testament and will. No, last will and testament. To whoever finds this note. This is the last will and testament of Rigby the missionary, proud speaker of the Maker's word. I have come to the wilds to speak the chant, but I fear I will die here at the hands of the darkspawn. I leave all that I came with to my wife Jetta. Should the reader of this note feel charitable, I have buried the sealed lockbox in our camp, nestled in a Tvita ruin in the western reaches of the wilds. It is my will that this lockbox finds my wife in Redcliffe, and that it is still sealed shut when it reaches her. To my wife and son, I apologize that my work has taken me from you, but I know that I died in the service of the Maker, Rigby. Signs of the Chasind. The Chasind barbarians are nothing if not clever. They have hidden markers and signs in the arrangements of stones and rubble along the paths of the wilds. In this way they mark trails, note places of interest, and even give warnings in a way that outsiders cannot understand. Interestingly, these markers look indistinguishable from a regular pile of stones. I have dedicated my time to deciphering these signs, and I believe I am close to a breakthrough. The trail markers seem to point to a hoard or a location used for secret storage among the Chasind. I have only found a portion of the message, however, and I think that I could complete the message, find all of the trail markers. If I could complete the message, find all of the trail markers, I can find this cache and see what treasures the Chasind have to hide. I found one such marker near this camp, under a fallen tree leaning against the ruins. Each marker seems to point to one or two others. I hear rumors the darkspawn horde is coming. I hope that I can find this treasure before it's too late. An excerpt from Rigby's field journal. So that's the next thing we'll do. The trail signs. I think in the on the map I can see them where they are. Where control-wise we just have learned that the injuries can be treated and that there are sustained abilities. På weiter.